Right, Shalom, giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rachakwadah, double honor to the apostles and elders and great millstone, teaching real well. Shalom to the elect, 144,000, pushing this truth in all sincerity in the four quarters of the earth. Your brother Tabal Yakunah coming at you with a quick lesson, Lord willing, it's edifying. I'm just continuing on in this lesson, so bear with. Spirit is on endurance. Let's go ahead and grab the endurance script. You know, the one that we all know and love. In the book, let me see, what is that? It's in the Apocrypha. Enduring hardship as a good soldier, you know, because we are spiritual soldiers. That's not the one I want. When thou comest. But that was a good one, though. Lord willing, I get back to it. Spirit's just back on it. 2 Timothy 2 and verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Right. Verse 4. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier. Yeah, this is the spirit. This is what the spirit wanted, man. You know. Hey, the scriptures speak about us being called but not chosen, man. You know, this is a calling. We haven't been beamed up into the chariots. We haven't experienced that transformation. You know, that covenant with the Lord in the heavenly chambers. All right, that upgrade. You know, into our heavenly garments, man. Those the law being put inside of our into our inward parts. You know. So right now we're going through a straight gate of which we have to endure Egypt, meaning double straights. All right. This being spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Book of Revelation, I believe that's the 11th chapter, speaks on that. And, you know, this place being spiritually Sodom and Egypt. And, you know, as the scripture says here in 2 Timothy 2 and 4, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life. Right, so we got to stay holy and separate, man, on this path. It's difficult sometimes, man. Sometimes you question yourself, because the scriptures speak about using the world, not abusing the world. You know, but you gotta really, you know, I think that I heard the apostles speak on this in the last camp, which was today. You know, any man, it references scripture, I forget exactly what it was, but I'll roughly paraphrase it. And it's pretty much this, you know, like the more you get into the world, the more you lean upon the world, you know. So it's like how the scripture says, you know, where a man's heart is, there you will find his treasure, you know. And this world seduces men, you know, it seduces you, you know. And you got to be careful, because, you know, it's a slippery slope when you start to chase a bag or, chase these women, because they're, you know, we all know that these women, especially the so-called black woman, she's dipped in this world, you know. So you laying down and loving on a woman, and, you know, scriptures, Paul says, you know, if you, it'd be better off that you look not for a wife, in this place, because you'll have trouble in the flesh. But anyways, getting back to this endurance, man, and not entangling yourself. I'll continue on in verse 5, 2 Timothy 2 and verse 5. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully. All right, so, we're trying to be perfect. We're not justified in the law. We do the best we can do. This is a rehearsal. We rehearse the righteous acts. But the scriptures say, hey, we have to strive lawfully, man. That's our those are our shackles. That's our yoke. The Lord will bring it to our attention in more than one way, through the straits of this place, Babylon the Great. Because this place is made for us to go off. So, that's why the scriptures speak about it. So, like, if I'm just kind of just going, but the scriptures speak about not abhorring the or roughly paraphrasing, not abhorring the chastening of the Lord, man. Because it's the chastening of the Lord is there for our good, man. We go through adversities, and this is pretty much why I'm speaking about bringing this endurance script out, man, because Spirit is on me about enduring, because you got a lot of stuff coming, bubbling up with this new administration. There's a lot of fear and confusion being pushed into the system. Babylon the Great, man, is a big transformation, But as the scriptures say, man, glory to glory, man. The Lord is going to continue to raise a standard to combat the sword of Esau. We know Esau's dealing with that pen, and he's wielding it, wielding it, what the scriptures speak about. How does it go? How does it go? Basically through his legislation, or we'll go to, like, he spake peaceably as a dragon. We can use that. All right. Revelation 13:11. This is really speaking in these times. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. This is the revival of the ancient Roman Empire, which is America, Babylon the Great, and the beast system, and NATO and the EU. And he had two horns like a lamb. That's going into his two-party system. Back then it was the plebeians, the patricians. Now it's the Democrats and the Republicans. And he spake as a dragon. As a dragon, meaning that he came like a lamb peaceably, but he spake as a dragon. So, like, through his legislation, through the things that he writes and puts down with the pen, it comes out like fire, damn near like, a dragon, you know, breathes fire, you know. So it's a beast, aggressive beast. So it came out aggressively, you know. Uh, um, war, what does scriptures speak about him? War being in his heart. Esau, Edom. So this is talking about Esau's power structure with the Senate and the two-party system, and but also um, you know, it just goes to who he is spiritually, you know, to his spirit, man. You know, the spirit that is lifted up in him, meaning he's full of pride, is not upright in him. But this is Psalms chapter 55 and verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. And this is, I mean, that is like Esau to a T, man. Esau to a T. He does that like to perfection. You know, he's not going to speak aggressively um, when he's about to destroy you, you know, for the most part, you know, on a high level, you know, these high level Edomites, man, up there, you know, Elon Musk's, you know, they act like everything is, they're trying to do things for the sake of good, but really they have an agenda, and we understand what that agenda is. They put it on the back of the dollar, hidden in plain sight, that NWO, you know. But hey, the Lord, the endurance, we're gonna have to endure all these things, man. It's gonna be a very dark day to come, man. You know, Lord willing, we be at that number. Um, uh, let's see, this is the book of Psalms chapter 136 and 12. With a strong hand and with a stretched out arm. Salakia. Verse 11. And I brought out Israel from among Salakia. Trying to find out a good spot to. I'll start. Verse 10, Psalms 136 and 10, to him that smote Egypt in their firstborn, this is Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, smote the Egyptians, the firstborn, for his mercy endureth forever, and brought out Israel from among them, for his mercy endureth forever, with a strong hand and with a stretched out arm, for his mercy endureth forever. To him which divided the Red Sea into parts, for his mercy endureth forever, and made Israel to pass through the midst of it, for his mercy endureth forever. But overthrew Pharaoh and his host in the Red Sea, for his mercy endureth forever. To him which led his people from the wilderness, for his mercy endureth forever. To him which smote great kings, for his mercy endureth forever, and slew famous kings, for his mercy endureth forever, man. And so point is, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to have mercy on the elect, and he controls all things. He is the omnipotent and omniscient one, the all-powerful, all-knowing one, and the Lord controls this narrative age. So Lord willing, that was edifying, giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, Shalom.